It's difficult for Priscilla Prince to walk down this steep flight of stairs leading from her apartment. She has to take her time, concentrate, and make sure her balance is secure, one step at a time. A cumbersome process, but one that she's proud of. It's far beyond the stage of not being able to walk out her front door.
I couldn't walk alone without falling over. Like I would try to walk and I'm just falling down and kept falling down, and when I got so stressed out, I would just faint. I couldn't even deal with stress anymore. Like my body would just give out.
Where Priscilla's burnout began isn't clear. She suffered through an abusive marriage for more than a decade, left that situation with 6 children to raise on her own. Taking time for herself wasn't easy.
I didn't know how to rest. I didn't know what that meant.
She worked 2 jobs while attending college at night. Priscilla graduated with her BA in psychology and master's in education, raised her children, and worked for the government, but then suffered a complete nervous breakdown.
I'm like, I have a master's degree, I have a BA, and I'm sitting here shivering like a little baby. I was trying to get it together and I just couldn't do it.
The woman who once thought she could do everything could now do nothing but sit and knit. Panic attacks and syncope kept her bound to her room for the next several years.
I was so afraid. I'm trying to walk and I'm fainting, anxious, jittery. It was just horrible. It was just horrible. So being there in that room was my safe place.
Though trapped in her home, she received God's word through Joyce Meyer Ministries.
The Bible is a book, she said, about having new beginnings, starting again. And that's what helped me out that hole. She just made the gospel so simplistic. I was hooked. The battlefield of the mind, where you can tell your mind what to think. And once I realized that, and I read that book, I said, you mean you can tell your mind what to think? Here I am, a psychology major, and I didn't even pick up on that concept, that I have power over my thoughts. And that was like groundbreaking for me.
So despite being hampered with hypotension, Priscilla can go outside and enjoy time in the sun with her grandchildren. Years earlier, while still bound to her home, she joined the Joyce Meyer Ministry family through partnership. She wanted to reach out beyond her circumstances and help others in need.
When you get to see like the money that you're giving, like you're seeing what it's being used for. You're seeing the effects that it's having on people's lives and the wonderful things that it's doing. And I'm like, wow, like I was able to take part in this. Like I was able to give for them, to dig a well or to save a girl from human trafficking. It just is so gratifying.
And so Priscilla's life has slowed down tremendously, but she's learned to enjoy it every day through simple things like watching her grandkids run up and down the sidewalk, and the knowledge that despite her physical limitations, she's helping hurting people around the world.